Have you ever watched your dog suddenly erupt into a whirlwind of energy, spinning and dashing around like a furry little rocket? Why do dogs get zoomies? What triggers these bursts of frantic activity? It's simple. Zoomies, also known as fraps, frenetic random activity periods, are a normal and perfectly healthy way for dogs to release pent-up energy. They can happen when dogs are super happy, overflowing with excitement and joy, or even a little stressed, as a way to alleviate tension and anxiety. Ever seen your dog suddenly bolt around the house or yard like a furry tornado, leaving a trail of happy chaos in their wake? That's a zoomie, a pure, unadulterated expression of canine exuberance. These wild sprints, these bursts of energy, are a fascinating and endearing part of being a dog. Understanding this behavior, recognizing the triggers and the reasons behind it, is key to a happy dog and a happy you. Today, we're diving into the science behind your pup's wild sprints, exploring the fascinating world of canine behavior, so you can connect with your furry friend even better, strengthening that special bond you share. We'll break down the reasons behind these energetic displays, unraveling the mystery of the zoomies. No complicated jargon, just fun facts and easy-to-understand explanations. Think of it as a peek into your dog's brain, a glimpse into their inner world. From happy zoomies, fueled by pure joy and excitement, to stress-induced sprints, a way to release nervous energy, we'll cover it all. The more you know about your dog, the better you can understand their needs, and the stronger your bond will be. Ready to see your dog's zoomies in a whole new light with a deeper understanding of what's going on? Let's get started on this journey, this exploration of canine behavior. To understand our amazing canine companions, those furry members of our families. Are you ready to decode the zoomies? To unlock the secrets behind those bursts of energy? Let's go! So, what exactly zoomies? You might have seen your dog suddenly erupt into a whirlwind of energy, seemingly out of nowhere. It can be a bit perplexing if you're not familiar with the behavior. Imagine your calm dog, perhaps lounging peacefully, suddenly becoming a blur of fur, a streak of canine energy, racing at top speed across the yard or through the house. They might run in circles, spinning and whirling with abandon, zigzag, darting back and forth in unpredictable patterns, or tuck their back end for extra speed, adding a comical element to their frantic dash. Their eyes are wide, bright with excitement, their tail is wagging furiously, a blur of happy motion, and sometimes they bark or growl playfully, adding vocalizations to their energetic display. This sudden, explosive burst of running, this uncontainable surge of energy, is what we affectionately call zoomies. It's common in dogs of all ages, from the tiniest Chihuahua to the largest Great Dane, but especially in younger pups, who seem to have an endless supply of energy to burn. Zoomies usually last just a few minutes, a brief but intense episode, a quick lap or two, maybe a few spins, then done. During zoomies, your dog might ignore commands, seemingly deaf to your calls, because they're caught up in pure energy release, completely absorbed in the moment. It's like they're on autopilot, their brain temporarily switched off, driven by an internal need to run, to unleash all that pent-up energy. The official term, if you want to get technical, is frenetic random activity periods, or fraps for short. Fraps perfectly describe in scientific terms these frantic random bursts of movement that we all know and love. It's not planned or directed at anything specific. There's no real goal in mind, just spontaneous fun, pure and simple. Knowing this term, fraps, can help you, especially when discussing your dog's behavior. Talk to vets or trainers if needed, providing a more clinical description. But honestly, zoomies is way more fun to say. It captures the joy and silliness of the moment perfectly. Next time you see your dog zoom, embarking on one of their high-speed adventures, know it's totally normal, a healthy and happy expression of canine exuberance. It's their version of a happy dance, a physical manifestation of pure joy, just much faster. So enjoy the show. Let's delve into the fascinating science behind zoomies, also known as fraps, frenetic random activity periods. We'll explore why these bursts of energy occur and what they mean for our furry friends. Fraps aren't just for dogs, they're a common phenomenon across the animal kingdom. Cats and rabbits get them too. It's a universal way for many animals to release pent-up energy and express excitement. It's a natural way for animals, deeply ingrained in their instincts, To handle an overload of energy or excitement, think of it as a physical manifestation of joy and exuberance. Think of it as a pressure valve releasing steam, preventing a buildup of excess energy that could lead to restlessness or anxiety. When dogs have built up energy and they need to release it somehow, maybe from not enough exercise or a long period of inactivity, excitement, like when their favorite human comes home, or nervousness, perhaps triggered by a loud noise or unfamiliar environment. Their bodies need an outlet, a way to physically express these feelings. The brain signals, initiating a cascade of physiological responses. Time to move, fast. It's an irresistible impulse. For dogs, this urge is intense, driven by their evolutionary need for physical activity. Because their bodies are built for activity, designed for running, jumping, and exploring. When activity is restricted and they can't freely roam and play, energy has to go somewhere, and it often manifests as zoomies. Fraps burn off that excess energy quickly and efficiently, allowing them to return to a calmer state. It's a healthy, normal response, a vital part of their behavioral repertoire, especially in young, energetic dogs who have boundless energy to expend. Dr. Marty Becker calls zoomies a joyous explosion of energy, a delightful display of unbridled enthusiasm, a sign of a happy, healthy dog, comfortable and secure in their environment. It's not a medical issue, but rather a normal, adaptive behavior. It's just how dogs manage their energy and emotions, a self-regulating mechanism for maintaining balance. Understanding Fraps helps us see zoomies as normal and even appreciate them. Not bad behavior, but a natural expression of their inner state. It's science in action, a real-time demonstration of animal behavior. Right in your living room, a front row seat to the wonders of canine physiology. So next time your dog zooms, embrace the moment and enjoy the show. Know it's just their way of resetting, returning to a state of calm and contentment. One big reason for zoomies: pent-up energy. Imagine your dog as a battery charging up all day. If they don't get enough walks or play, that battery overflows. Cue the zoomies. Zoomies are a natural, effective way to discharge all that stored power. High-energy breeds like Border Collies or Labradors especially need outlets for their stamina. If your dog spends lots of time indoors or doesn't get enough exercise, expect more zoomies. It's their body's way of saying, "I need to move." Short leash walks might not be enough for some dogs. They need to really stretch their legs. If you see frequent zoomies, consider adding more play or longer walks. Suppressing this urge isn't healthy. Safe outlets are key. Games of fetch, runs in secure parks, or puzzle toys can help. Even with plenty of exercise, occasional zoomies are normal. It's just your dog being a dog. Enjoy it. Zoomies aren't just about burning energy, they're often pure joy. Does your dog zoom when you get home? That's excitement overflowing. It's their way of saying, "I'm so happy you're here." A joyful sprint around the house. You'll see happy zoomies during playtime, after catching a ball or winning tug-of-war. Sometimes, they'll drop the toy and take off on a victory lap. These dashes show your dog is feeling great and loving life. Even a tasty treat or meeting a new friend can trigger a happy zoomie. Dr. Karen Becker says Fraps are often triggered by excitement and happiness, so when you see your dog zooming with joy, know you're doing something right. It's one of the most charming, heartwarming behaviors dogs have. These moments remind us to enjoy the simple pleasures. A zooming dog is a happy dog, and a happy home. Celebrate those wild, joyful sprints. Not all zoomies are about happiness sometimes. They help dogs cope with stress. After a bath, many dogs race around to shake off tension and dry off. Visits to the vet or groomer can also trigger stress zoomies once your dog is back in a safe space. It's a way to reset after overwhelming experiences. Even mild confusion or frustration, like during a tough training session, can spark a quick zoom. Dogs crated for a while may zoom as soon as they're free, releasing restlessness. Pay attention to what happened before the zoomie's context matters. If it follows a stressful event, it's likely a tension release. Dr. Sophia Yin emphasized reading your dog's body language and context. Recognizing stress zoomies helps you support your dog better. Make stressful situations more comfortable when you can. Sometimes, a quick zoom is all your dog needs to feel better. It's their way of coping. Let them run it out. Knowing zoomie triggers helps you prepare a safe space. Classic zoomie times? First thing in the morning, dogs wake up full of energy. After a walk, especially if it was on leash, they might celebrate with a few wild laps. Many dogs get the bedtime crazies right before sleep, a final energy burst before settling down. Other triggers guests arriving after a good poop or getting a new toy. Recognize these patterns so you can clear the area and keep your dog safe. If your dog zooms after a bath, close doors and remove obstacles. Anticipating zoomies means fewer accidents and more fun. Let your dog enjoy their natural zoomie behavior safely. Are zoomies okay? Absolutely! Vets agree they're a normal, healthy behavior. Zoomies help dogs release energy, express joy, or cope with stress. Dr. Jean Dodds reassures owners that fraps are nothing to worry about in most cases. If zoomies are constant or your dog seems anxious, check for underlying issues. Sudden excessive zoomies in older dogs? A vet visit is smart. The main concern is safety. Dogs in zoomie mode can slip or crash into things. Clear their path, use non-slip rugs, and keep fragile items out of the way. Outdoors, make sure the area is fenced and hazard-free. Supervise zoomies, especially in new places, to prevent injuries. Mostly, just let your dog enjoy the moment. Zoomies are part of the fun. We've explored why dogs get zoomies and the science behind those wild sprints. Zoomies are a fantastic way for dogs to release energy, show happiness, or shake off stress. They're normal, healthy, and often a sign of a joyful pup. As dog parents, our job is to provide safe spaces for zoomies. Clear the room or secure the yard. The more we understand our dog's behaviors, the stronger our bond becomes. Watch for zoomie patterns. They reveal how your dog feels and what they need. Thanks for joining me to learn about zoomies. Keep learning about your amazing dog. There's always more to discover. Embrace the zoom, enjoy those wild sprints, and celebrate your energetic best friend. Here's to many more happy zoom-filled days together.